The number of cars and trucks stolen in Portland is going through the roof. More than 2,200 in just the first quarter of this year.
And wait until you hear why. KGW's Pat Doris did some digging, and Pat, the answer is maddening, and it doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah. Right, up is down, Tracy. Under the current rules and the application of the appellate court decisions, people cannot be prosecuted for stealing a car, even if they've done it before, unless they confess. And guess what? Most of these crooks don't.
Actually be able to be prosecuted.
The chart on Deputy District Attorney Ryan Lufkin's desk tells the story here. The green, an increase in the number of reported vehicle thefts over 3 years starting in 2013. The red, the decrease in the number of prosecutions for vehicle theft.
So there is a 40% gap between the rate at which people are calling the police and saying my car is stolen and the rate at which we're actually able to prosecute people who have been arrested for those crimes. We can't do it effectively.
The result? A 63% spike in the number of stolen cars over the first quarter of this year compared to 2016. Part of the next quarter will include Jennifer Warren.
I looked in the driveway, I looked in front of the house, I looked back at the driveway, looked back in front of the house.
But no amount of looking would make it appear. A thief stole her car early Monday morning. She posted this ad asking people in the area of Northeast 135th and Prescott to watch out for her blue Chevy Cavalier. It has sports stickers on the windows.
And so it's the last thing I needed to happen right now.
For what it's worth, she has lots of company. Nearly 19,000 people had their car or truck stolen over the last 4 years in Multnomah County.
If you know what you're doing, it's a free ticket out of jail for the bad guys.
Ryan Lufkin, that deputy DA, specializes in prosecuting auto theft, or at least he used to.
And unfortunately, what we have in Oregon is a set of Court of Appeals opinions that have created for these set of offenders an easy-to-use escape valve so they can never be prosecuted for these crimes.
The opinions date back to 2013 and basically say the crook has to confess before prosecutors can charge them with auto theft. It's a concept that's hard for many to believe.
Yeah, that's what it feels like, is that it's not illegal to steal the car.
Jennifer Warren wants her car back, and she wants others protected from what she is enduring now. She wants a change in the law.
It seems to me like there are no deterrents. If it's essentially not illegal to do, then it's going to keep happening.
Lufkin, that prosecutor, is trying to get the law changed down in Salem with the state legislature. It's not having a lot of success so far. So tomorrow we're going to go down and try to talk to state lawmakers about that. In the meantime, if you see Jennifer's car, give us a call, will you? She'd really like it back. Back to you.
All right, Pat, thank you very much. Now to a cyclist bloodied and beaten in what appears to be another road rage case in Portland. This time the attacker said to be an Uber driver. It happened near Sunnyside School on Southeast Salmon. Paul Jeffrey says he was riding on a neighborhood greenway when he heard an engine revving behind him. A car with an Uber sticker sped by him in a 20-mile-per-hour zone. Now, Jeffrey admits he yelled some not so nice things at the car, but then the driver pulled over, jumped out, pushed him off his bike, and beat him up.
Really surprising. I was freaked out. I thought it was a movie. I thought it was happening to somebody else. I just, it was so surreal. There was no way I could have provoked him to do that kind of thing.
The Uber driver appears to have been off duty at the time. The company has not responded to our requests for comment.
The investigative team is tackling parking tickets tonight on KGW News at 11. Our crew tracked down data that shows where every parking ticket was issued last year in the city of Portland. We're talking about more than 200,000 tickets. Kylie Boshi and the team crunched the numbers to find the worst places in Portland when it comes to getting a ticket.
So you finish a sentence. Parking in downtown Portland is
not worth doing, and you should just park in a garage.
Oh yeah, you can watch Kyle's investigation tonight on KGW News at 11.
Police say this man attacked a woman and tried to kidnap her while she was walking home. And if it weren't for some helpful people nearby, he may have succeeded. KGW's Catherine Cook is live in Hillsborough, where those Good Samaritans helped catch the suspect. Catherine?
And Joe, this was a stranger on stranger attack in the middle of the day. Police say that is highly unusual and extremely scary. It happened just beyond us here at the Quitama apartment complex in Hillsborough. Now, police say 39-year-old Aaron Zoller was standing by his truck when the victim walked by him. That's when Zoller grabbed her from behind, threw her to the ground, and told her to get into his truck. Police say the victim fought back, and those around her came through as good witnesses.
Because of her yelling and fighting, they noticed something was going on. They got us a good plate, which led us to the suspect, and it led to an arrest of Mr. Zoller.
When officers arrested Zoller, they say his hands were bloody and he had injured knuckles. Investigators are checking to see if Zoller was possibly involved in any other attacks. In the meantime, he's being lodged to the Washington County Jail on assault and kidnap charges. Back to you.
All right. Thank you, Catherine. Well, take a second and think about some of the stories you've seen on our air lately. For a lot of them, security cameras make a big difference in catching the bad guys.
Now, Portland police want easier access to yours. But does that put your privacy at risk? KGW's Maggie Vespa joins us live now. Maggie, some say it does.
Yeah, Joe, see, they do. Really think about how often and how much security cameras are recording what's going on in and around your home. And this one right here, quite frankly, is recording us right now. If someone wanted to get their hands on this footage or whatever else.
If you're in this area, if you're near my car, I can see you.
And see someone he did. In fact, this is the security video Robert Schultz was happy to hand over. Captured last week, it shows someone stealing his neighbor's car.
There's some real value in having cameras in front of your house.
Police are on that case and countless others with home and business security cameras serving as their prime evidence.
This surveillance video shows the moment robbers.
Surveillance video catches the moment thieves.
A lot of that video makes it onto our air. But police say often tracking down that footage takes time. Enter crimereports.com, a Motorola-owned company offering a voluntary security camera registration system. You go online, give them your name, address, and details about your camera, including, if you like, the website and login info for where the video is stored. Later, when a crime occurs nearby, a Portland cop could come knocking and looking for footage. Fast.
It's just kind of stepping into the 21st century of marrying technology up with community-based policing and crowdsourcing investigations.
Portland is far from the only city to buy in. Crime Reports lists dozens already using the camera registry, including Chicago.
There's lots of services out there nowadays that sort of tie information together. It's not too shocking.
First Amendment attorney Troy Sexton says the tactic of compiling data is common, but the repercussions are often surprising. For instance, what if someone you know and love is accused of a crime and prosecutors want your video? Or what if a civil attorney wants it for a lawsuit? In both cases, you can refuse, but they can subpoena. And if the video has merit in that case, they'll likely win.
By putting yourself on a list, you're making it easier for the police and to some extent a civil attorney to get at that information.
And if that's a real fear for you, police say,
if you don't want to participate, you don't have to.
Just because Oregon is in a period of record growth doesn't mean it can cover its massive budget deficit. The government says it is $1.6 billion short.
And the Public Employee Retirement System, or PERS, is part of the reason why. Governor Kate Brown is trying to solve that.
Chris Willis is here. Chris, the governor has a new strategy to deal with all of this.
Yeah, she did. She unveiled it today. It is a three-pronged approach. It comes on the heels of an executive order last week enacting a state hiring freeze, cutting state travel expenses, and optimizing state facilities. Well, today, the governor signed another executive order to cut costs, manage expenses, and spend your tax dollars efficiently. Tightening the belt, she said, simply not enough. This is a $1.6 billion deficit. Most people know PERS is crippling the state. Every financial decision, the governor said, is affected by PERS. 3 points to her strategy. Take a look. She's appointing a task force to reduce the PERS unfunded liability. She wants to do it by $5 billion. To put that into simple terms, we owe a lot of public retirees a lot more money than we have. So selling off state assets is a possibility. Secondly, the governor's executive order will strengthen public employees' bargaining. This is basically getting a better deal when negotiating with employee unions. And the governor also says it's time to pay up. Get this, right now, there is $3.3 billion owed to the state in unpaid debts. Up to $800 million of that is general fund money, meaning it's yours.
If you look at that dollar amount, if we could collect all of that right now, combined with tackling the budget shortfall in the Oregon Health Plan, that would almost make up the entire budget deficit we have right now for this biennium.
All right, collecting on unpaid debt is one thing. Selling off state assets to pay retirement plans is another. The governor said privatizing prisons and state park and forest land, those are off limits. But she did offer an example of property around Coffee Creek that could be sold to bring the state additional money. As for the $3.3 billion in unpaid debt owed to the state, the governor's plan also includes a public website listing exactly who owes the state how much money.
Well, that'll be good reading.
Public shaming, huh?
Thank you, Chris.
Yeah.
Well, we have a live look at Astoria now. People there might be throwing a party today because the sun finally came out after 168 days of rain. That broke a 96-year-old record. And people were taking advantage of the change, too, eating outside, on the water, anything they could do in the sun. We talked with the Astoria Warrenton Chamber of Commerce. Nancy Hoover says businesses really took a hit this season.
Our restaurants are hurting, our motels are hurting. I had people from Montana last week that showed up and they said, we've been here for 4 days and it's rained 3 of those. And I said, you're lucky.
I think everybody's a little soggy and you see everybody not quite as bubbly and fresh as you would like to see them in spring.
This weekend's supposed to be a big one for the coast. It's the annual Crab, Seafood, and Wine Festival. It usually draws more than 20,000 people. We talked with one hotel, though. They said people are already canceling because they're worried about even more rain.